Welcome to WSC. As we head into Season 3, WSC enters its biggest step forward yet. New cars, new circuits, and an entirely new era running alongside the championship. This season brings two parallel worlds of endurance racing together. The modern GT3 championship continues to expand, with longer races, larger grids, and a calendar built around some of the most demanding circuits in the world. Season 3 also marks the beginning of something new, a long-term project designed to reconnect WSC with the history that inspired it. The Legacy Series starts here, a 6-season journey through the eras of endurance racing. Across the year, both championships will be run side by side. Modern engineering and historic aggression sharing the same drivers, the same teams, and the same passion. When we sat down to decide what was next for WSC, we asked one simple question: what do the drivers actually want? Not just faster cars, but feeling. The feeling of endurance racing, the atmosphere, the tension, and the moments that stay with you long after the race ends. WSC has always been a passion project, built by people who love the sport and shaped by the community that understands it. That's where the idea of the Legacy Series came from, not to recreate history for nostalgia's sake, but to share emotion, the sound, and the identity of endurance racing with everyone who drives in WSC. This is racing as we remember it, and this is racing as we want to feel it again. But GT1 is only the beginning. The Legacy Series doesn't stop here. Across future seasons, we'll continue to turn back time, revisiting eras that shaped endurance racing. This is what endurance racing feels like. Cars push lap after lap, drivers balancing speed, control and trust. Moments that are decided not by one corner but by making everything that came before it. To make racing feel like this, every detail has to matter. Just testing, simulation and development means nothing if we cannot translate it to the world. So we went back to the fundamentals. Real performance starts with suspension. It's the connection between the car and the surface, controlling weight and movement, and how the car reacts under load. Every component is tuned to respond naturally, over bumps, crests and through changes in elevation. To understand how far we've come, we put our physics system side by side with a new one. Season 3 represents a more accurate suspension movement, stiffer, harder and more like an actual race car. Each bump is able to unsettle a car with like how it should. Drivers are unable to abuse the tyres from Season 3 onwards. They react to how you drive, push and brake. Going over the limit often can cause long-term damage to tyres, such as locking up. Tyre warm-up is key, as if you don't warm up the tyres correctly, an imbalance will occur. forcing certain tyres to work harder than needed. Overdriving the car will cause tyres to also overheat. Managing these tyres will be key for driver successes in WSC. This is evident as you can see after several laps the car begins to feel difficult to drive, snappy, and more lockups can occur. Over time you will note that this in turn will cause tyres to wear even faster. So how does WSC actually function then? We're going to be covering race weekend scheduling first, where we can see the GT3 schedule. The main change is the free practice sessions. Typically, from last season we used to host it on a Thursday. That's moved over to a Monday for extended free practice. Moving on to the GT1 section, where the schedule is basically the same except there's no hyperpole, the races are typically a lot shorter, and there's one big long event at the end. Moving on to the calendars then, we're going to start off with the GT3 calendar, where you will notice that the North American Triple Crown event has been carried over into this season as well, although you'll notice a couple of small changes, like Sepang has been added onto the calendar, and also towards the end of the season we've got new circuits such as Fuji and also Round 7, which has not been confirmed yet. Moving on to the GT1 schedule, where you will notice a much shorter calendar of only 5 races. The final round is not confirmed however, but you'll notice a very big 3-hour of Le Mans event, where a 2005 historic event will take place. So what's next for WSC? The first area of improvement has been a full staff restructure, where key improvements have been made in aspects such as improved hosting, new staff, improved communication, and a key focus on quality of life within WSC, such as clearer race procedures, consistent hosting standards, clearer event schedules, and better race day communication. With these changes we aim to make Season 3 something stronger and more stable, with the aim of setting the foundation of what comes next. We will see you on track soon.